Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's D-Man the Great here, and today I'm here to talk about Blake Griffin. And unfortunately, in this video, I have very bad news for Detroit Pistons fans and just general fans of Blake Griffin. As earlier this morning, it was been reported from multiple sources, either Bleacher Report and it was on the NBA app as well, where Blake Griffin is on the edge about having a knee surgery, which would end his season early. And he missed the first 10 games of the season. He played a little bit in October. He played a little bit in November and December, but he hasn't been playing up to his normal standard. He's obviously in pain based off of what we've seen last year and how we saw him working out in the summer. There's no way he could get worse from playing basketball as a basketball player unless you're just that old. But Blake Griffin, after having one of his probably his best season of his career last season, and being injured all the time, he's frequently injured. You see that it'll be back to basics for the Detroit Pistons, really. And really the only thing that the Pistons really will have going for them now would be they started to give minutes to their 10th pick rookie, Sekou Demboya. And hopefully he could turn into a big-time player and can help them this season if Blake does decide to end his season early. But I'd say due to Blake's past and his injury history, he should really take the season and to get the surgery, because it's not like they're gonna compete for a title this year or anything like that. So it's like, well, you're not competing for a championship. You could sit one out, you know. But unfortunately, the Pistons may not look the same by the time we get to next year, as it's been serious talks of trading DeAndre Drummond that we've seen, as there's been serious talks about trading a few other players around the league. So now we're in a position to where if you get traded, you gotta really restart everything. Because now in the NBA, really, if you don't have pretty much the team dynamic has taken over a bit more, because we see now you have to have the bench to go with the starting five to really, or a really good, you have to have 4 really good players to contend for a championship, and the Pistons only have 2, and Blake is one of the 2 and Drummond is the other half. And if you don't have Blake for the rest of the season and you trade DeAndre Drummond, you have no one for when Blake comes back. And D Rose has been a nice third option on the Pistons this year, but due to Blake not being healthy, they haven't been able to play to their full potential as a team yet, and they haven't actually been able to play all season. And Reggie Jackson, I swear he never plays any games on the court. But Blake Griffin might get this surgery. Hopefully, maybe he doesn't, but I hope he can do it. It's not that important really at this point for him, because it's important for Blake to take care of his health, because after basketball, he's a celebrity, and Blake Griffin is a celebrity at this point. So he has a lot of stuff to worry about after basketball. And then he has some kids. He'll want to be dad one day to his kids and want to go to school trips and stuff, or go to parks and stuff, and attend family events with his kids down the line without paying. So it's up to him pretty much. Hopefully he does what's best for him and what he feels is the right decision in his heart. And we always hate injuries in the NBA community, no matter who it happens to, because it takes away from the game. It takes away from the basketball lives of these guys when they have to sit out a year. Because we are seeing people like Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant sitting out years in their peak basketball forms, and it's very disappointing because you really want to see these guys play, and you love seeing them on the court doing what they do best. And then it takes a lot out of a win for the other team to be all injured. So, I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later.